Yo, what is going on, guys? I apologize, first of all, for not dropping a video yesterday. I didn't know that I didn't have one scheduled, and I got really busy yesterday, and I got home at like 12, so obviously it was a little too late. So apologies for breaking the streak, but we're going to make sure we keep it going. And today we are going to be reading about Batroc the Leaper. Describing himself as the world's greatest mercenary and master of savate, Marseille-born Georges Batroc trained himself in the Gallic martial art while serving in the French Foreign Legion. Since embarking on a life of crime, Batroc has fought some of the world's greatest superheroes, including Captain America and the Punisher. Sadly, he has rarely survived these confrontations with more than the smallest degree of dignity. Batroc is the eponymous leader of the Batroc's Brigade, a motley collection of martial artists, assassins, and mercenaries whose membership is fluid. In the brigade's early days, Batroc hired members for specific jobs, but most of the missions were unsuccessful. Employed to obtain the seismobomb from a foreign power, Batroc teamed with the swordsman and the living laser, but they did not succeed. Later, the Red Skull hired him to attack Captain America. Although banded with Porcupine and Whirlwind, the mission failed. Batroc has only scored significant victories with the British weapons master Zarin and the South American revolutionary Machete. During the Civil War, Batroc was forced to work for the Thunderbolt Army. Afterward, he registered with the U.S. government and trained heroes in the martial arts, though he subsequently returned to crime. Alright, so this guy actually is pretty interesting, I will say. Although he do be getting his ass beat from what I've read, he doesn't win that many fights. I think his drive and will to be that good of a martial artist and want to train people for it and work with, people to make sure his enemy dies, I guess, is pretty nice. So I'll give him a 3 out of 5. He's actually not that bad of a character. So I think he's pretty fire. I think he's like one of the first that I've seen that's in the books that's highly trained in martial arts. So, I'll give him his props for sure. He's just trying to go in here and just beat ass. Just trying to go in here and put belt to ass. That's all he's doing. So I'll give him a 3 out of 5. Let me know what y'all think about Batroc the Leaper.